Good afternoon, everyone. My name's Joey. Right there's Josie. She found a little, oh, it's a little saw. It's a pumpkin saw. That's what that is. She found a little pumpkin saw. This is Papa and Josie's homestead. Yes, this made to cut a pumpkin. We've been out here working on cleaning some of these trees up. Y'all seen it through the time lapse there, I guess. But we'll spent about 2.5, 3 hours over here this morning. Working on that a little bit. Be careful over there, don't fall down. Yeah, I can help you, but you're in a bad spot right there. Hang on a second. Yeah, we cut our big one with the other thing.
We cut it with this?
Yeah, well, we didn't cut it with that. That's the old one. That's just some of that trash that was left. If y'all have seen some of my older videos, this whole hillside across through here was piled up with trash when we got it. And we're still finding stuff. Like here's pop can, that thing, beer can, which is not mine. I don't drink, so don't think that's mine. There's still, I've seen several here. Monster drinks, and the other thing I don't touch, Mountain Dew. I will drink a Mountain Dew occasionally. Mostly Pepsi, but
What are you doing?
in a pinch, Mountain Dew will work.
Touch
Yeah, you painting the sawdust? But just done a time lapse on all this today. We're gonna work on it again. I'm probably done for today. It's getting pretty close to times to do all this other stuff, but we'll pick back up on this another day. And these like I said, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's several junk trees in here still to saw down. That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm getting all the junk trees down right now. Get them out of here, get them out of the way. And then, maybe by then, I'll decide whether or not I want to cut these trees out of the rest of this logging road and get the tractor up here and be able to pull those chestnut oak and stuff I got here. If I want to pull them down this way, or I might try to pull them up the hill over here. I don't know. Like I said, we'll cross that bridge when I get to it. But we'll catch back up with y'all on a different day here. Hey y'all. Thought I had something on my neck here. Day 2 of this video. Kind of been a really, really cool day. This morning it was right down cold. I mean, it's 50 degrees, but there was a breeze, a little small drizzle, no sun, cloudy, and it was chilly this morning. I mean, you could see your breath, and it was definitely chilly. If you wasn't moving around doing something, you'd get chilled. But it's been a fairly non-productive day, I guess. I've come down on this bank side here, and there was like an old rotten log laying there that you couldn't pick it up because it was just falling apart. So I built a fire right on top of it, and just been walking around picking up some of the stuff up off the ground, trying to make it easy for Josie. She's this side over here is not toddler friendly. We on this hillside, it's hard to walk on it on a good day, but with all the little pieces of wood and limbs and branches and briars and all the little junk just laying around, rocks and everything else, she has a hard time getting around over here. And it's hard on her anyway. Like when I was over there, she got to where she could just go back and forth. If she wanted to come over and spend some time with me, she could just walk over, spend some time with me. Not as easy over here. We have the fence now in between the barn and this field, and so the only way over here, she has to walk all the way around the garden, which she has kind of figured that out. But then she's over here on this hillside then. and all depending on where I'm at, it makes it hard on her. So I was just trying to pick up some of that stuff, make it just a little bit easier for her to walk over. But we've been doing that. Tell you what, I got for $30, which is well more than $30 worth of wood. I can get, the way I'm doing my truck now, I'm charging $100 for a load of wood stacked in my truck, 4 rows. I do round it off a little bit. I can get, basically it comes out to be a 4 foot by 8 foot stack of wood. But I got two rows in there of wood. So I ain't scooted it all the way up because it was just 2 rows. So I put it on the back here. But for $30, I think that's more than fair, $30. So we're gonna take this and drop it off. And then when we come back, I gotta hook my trailer up because we're gonna go pick hay up in sometime tomorrow. I don't know, sometime in the morning, I think. We gotta go pick up a road hay. My hay guy had some tractor troubles, I think. So we've been running, we've been pushing the envelope on the hay so far. He's got his tractor going, got it back to his house. So we're gonna go pick up some road hay tomorrow and get it out for the animals. We'll go over here and unload this wood, and then we'll pick back up with y'all here in just a minute. I want y'all to not cheat. I want y'all to take a guess right now. How many times I got to pull up and back up, pull up, back up to get my trailer hooked up? I know I got to raise it up right now. But y'all put your guess down there in the comments. I didn't count. Y'all had to let me know. That wasn't so bad. Like I said, I was having to come in at an angle, so it kind of made it just a little bit more difficult. But it's I don't have backup cameras or anything like these new fancy trucks. We got her on there. But we'll get back to y'all tomorrow or something other when we go pick up some hay and we'll do all that. Catch you here in just a second for you guys. Well, hey everyone, turn around out of the sun. The sun's really bright again today. Well, I ain't gonna say again today because it hasn't been for the last 2 or 3 days, but it is bright today because we definitely been dreary and cloudy and just in bad shape. But I put a steel post there because Gary and Bella both, I've noticed Gary has laid up against it several times, but Gary and Bella both laid up against that a while ago. And they basically untied the electric wire I had hooked to it and pushed the gate open. We was going to get hay and come back, and they were both out running around. Gary, he was just right up here at the barn. He wasn't no problem. Bella, she'd went all the way down to the house. We was unloading the hay off the trailer, and she picked around there in the yard for a minute and then walked back up to the barn. And then she was going out the driveway there, and I got a video of that of Josie putting her back up. And I don't know if I make that a short. I think they've made the shorts where you can make them 3 minutes long now. I might do that with that part of that video. If not, I may stick it in here somewhere. I don't know. I have to see how it goes. But we ain't got hay today. Today is day 3 of this video. We've spent it's a 30-minute trip to go where I need the hay. So hour there and back, and then another hour because I got 2 loads. I got 6 rows. That way I could give Gary and Bella a row, and I won't have to. I kind of thought maybe if I just got the 3 rows, because that's all I'd haul on my trailer. Or that's all I want to haul on my trailer anyway. Put it that way. Just tearing some off and bringing it over here, but I went ahead and just got 2 loads because the guy's getting it from saying he might tear his tractor apart, so he might not be able to get no more for a little bit. So I just went ahead and got 2 loads today. That way I just give them a row. I don't have to worry about it. They got hay now. They've not. I had to give them feed to open this gate up and get it in there so they didn't get out. Show you what I did over here with the calf and the goats. How I done that one. And then y'all have seen me give the other pigs hay before. The only difference, don't know if I've ever done a video where I've had animals in that other winter lot there, but I got the sheep and bubbies down there right now. That weather, they're in there. So basically I thought about doing the same thing I done over here, and I'll show you when I get over here. But I just let them out. I opened the gate up, let them out, went up, opened the gate to get in to where the pigs is at, and fed them, and they went to their feed. I was able to get the row in there, get back out, shut the gate, no issues with them. Then took the hay over and put in with the sheep and Bubby, and they'd come all the way. They were down here at the bottom of the hill, checking out the goats and the calf, and I called for them, and Bubby and Andy led the 2 girls back. Bubby, as soon as I hollered, Bubby come running. Andy, it took him just a minute, but he finally did. He ran back up, so they done really well. I was skeptical of those, and I called them dumb yesterday. telling somebody that I was probably going to block the road and everything off. I told my neighbors I might block the road off because I was thinking about doing this, what I done over here. I put the electric netting around right here and just come back over, tied it into the other fence over here. That way it left me this little aisleway where I could come in with the tractor. I come in with the tractor, shut the gate behind me because they all run out as soon as I opened that gate, but they couldn't go nowhere. And they couldn't get over in my newly sowed grass. That was the main reason. But they got their row, and they have absolutely destroyed their row already. I put it out. I mean, they have destroyed it. So they were needing hay. But they got their hay now, so they should be good. Look like the sheep and Buddy down there, they've been eating on their hay. We'll go down there. Whenever I feed this evening, we'll go down there and check that one out. But we'll get back with you whenever we do that. We're still a little bit early in the day right now, a little too early to feed them. I went ahead and fed Gary and Bella, but we'll go down there and feed them, and I'll show you their hay. We'll check and see if they've been eating on theirs. Well, few more down. Just in and out. I got two more junk trees, and that's it. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Another junk tree. 8. 2 more junk trees up there by that brush pile. 9, 10. About 10 chestnut oaks. Now I've got 2 sawed down right here. I'll have to, they're kind of small, so I might just drag them up the hill there. I mean, I might try to drag these other ones up the hill too. All bad thing, I don't want to, my tractor don't have mercy brake, so you can't, so I need to hook a hot wire up to my starter is what I need to do. Right now I'm jumping it with the screwdriver off the starter, so like if I got halfway up that hill and it wasn't going no further and I had to stop, it would be hard without a mercy brake or anything to hold it. It would be hard to get off and cut it off and unhook a log or something like that, and then get it started back. And it would definitely get me in a bind if something like that was to happen. But yeah, I need to hook up like a little switch, push button, one of them push button starter switches. I need to get one hooked up on that. But that's what I've been doing the last couple of days. I've just been coming down here. 30 minutes, hour here and there and yonder in between doing other stuff and getting some of these sawed. But it's getting close to feeding time now. And I will say on that first tree that I sawed down on this time lapse, I kept stopping because a shadow kept popping up behind me, and I thought it was Josie coming in behind me. I never did figure out what the shadow was. It wasn't Josie. But I kept stopping, and the tree was already popping and starting to fall, and it was a tree that was leaned over pretty bad, so I was kind of worried about it barber chairing. And when I got to that point where it was starting to fall and popping, that shadow come in behind me. And I'd stop and turn around and look, and there wasn't nothing there, so I took off again. And then it popped up again, and I stopped again because it worried me that Josie was behind her, and I didn't want to step backwards with the chainsaw or something other and hit her. And I definitely didn't want the tree doing something stupid and hitting her. But it wasn't her, so I don't know what it was. Because I kept looking to keep an eye on her. And I never did, usually I can see her coming. Most times she don't really sneak up on me because I do try to keep a pretty good eye about where she's at, what she's doing. But yeah, that shadow, it just kept freaking me out because I thought it was her in behind me. And I don't know I ain't sure what that shadow was. I got a log laying right there. That's how I've been getting up and down that bank, walking up that log. But it's getting close to feeding time, so we'll start feeding. And when we get up here to the sheep and the other pigs, we'll show you those hay rows. Like I said, I did video putting them out because it's boring. It's just putting hay out. Ain't nothing spectacular. Now, if I end up having to chase the sheep for 30 minutes or something other, that might have been something, but they come up good. So But I'm gonna go put the saw up, check on Josie, see what she's doing, feed some of these animals here close. Then we'll catch up with y'all when we're feeding the sheep and the other pigs down there. Look out, Andy. Andy don't yield, don't come in traffic. There's the hay for the sheep and Bubby. Pigs up there hollering like they ain't eating a month. But my intentions wasn't putting it on its end like that, but it just kind of happened. So it look like they've been over here messing with it though, because they say, "Oh, goodness, y'all all right?" Look like they've been digging around on theirs over there, but we'll show you when we get over to them. Josie down here hollering at me. She's sitting on the four-wheeler. Like I said, I got this hay. It's plumb full of Johnson grass. Back in late summer, early fall, we were getting a lot of rain, and a lot of the farmers couldn't cut their hay because it was raining so much. So a lot of them wound up getting a lot of Johnson grass and different things rode up into it. So I got these bales for cheap. I ain't gonna say exactly how much. I got these bales for cheap. About half what I normally get for hay. So if they do waste it, that's fine. I want this on my ground anyway to help give my soil more organic matter in it, I guess you could say, more stuff than just sand. So, for what I get for this hay, if they waste a lot of it, it's fine. Another guy, the guy that I got it off of, he used to be our pastor, so I trust him pretty good. But he said it has a lot of grass in it, but it just, that Johnson grass shot up, and he didn't want to sell it for his normal price, so we got it for pretty cheap. Like I said, about half of what I normally get for it. Here's a better look at it. Josie's over here hollering at me. As you can see, there's this stuff where I pushed it off the trailer, and it kind of unrolled a little bit, and this is just stuff that's that top layer. But you can see there, I'm gonna take some of this stuff down. I had to come and get the string out of it, but we're gonna take this and throw it in the chicken coop here in a few days or something or other. I'll video that whenever we do that. But we'll get up here and feed the piggies. And there's their row. I think eventually, see, that was actually the bottom of it, where it's sitting on the ground. They'll eventually flip this over on its end. Hard working with these hills. And if I had the whole hill cleared off and a bunch of cattle or sheep or whatever, you can just put it at the top and roll it down and let it unroll. I've seen several farmers do that, but not necessarily what I need to do just yet, because my fence is just right there, so it wouldn't unroll by the time it got down there. That thing actually could probably roll down if I ain't careful. According to how they eat on it, I have to keep an eye on it. But you can see right there, they've been gnawing around at it. This was the worst looking bale that I got out of the 6 I put over here, so we'll see what it is. It's just mud. This soil right here, this should be getting to be some really, really good soil in here. If I can ever get to where I can actually get these out of here and get it to where I can rotate it with everything else, this will make some good soil. But we're gonna finish up here. We gotta feed the puppies, and somebody's getting a little bit, I don't know what you want to call that, clingy. We'll get back with you in a second. Josie wanted to show y'all that. Well, there I have it, guys. There's 3 days. Like I said, I just done 3 days worth of videos because we wasn't doing any major jobs. I was just kind of bouncing around on different things, so I just threw 3 days together. It is almost time to go in the house. We're just waiting on the dogs to finish up eating. I have to tie Bear up because he won't let the other two eat. he'll just run to all 3 bows. If Lucy or Yally, either one, tries to go to a bow, he'll go run them off. So I have to tie him up so the other 2 can eat. So we're just waiting on them to get done. We're getting ready to go to the house. It's starting to get chilly again out here. It's been getting down in the 40s just about every night. And it looks like it's kind of set in too. So that time of year, I guess. We're halfway through November now. So I'm gonna say bye. Gonna wave. Wave. That's awful weak wave. There you go. There's a better wave. Appreciate you watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and we'll catch you on the next one.